Hey everybody, this is Ted Burke. I wanted to give everyone an update on what's going on at Easter Seals with some of the restructuring that you were first made aware of in Ron Brandvold's email of a couple weeks ago. Just a heads up, as of yesterday, August 1st, we did do some restructuring at the leadership level at Easter Seals. Ron Brandvold continues to be president and CEO. Joanne Lumsden is now Vice President of Support Services and continues to be the CFO, or the Chief Financial Officer, and she'll be overseeing accounting, human resources, technology, and facilities for Easter Seals. Jennifer Schemberlang moves into the position of Vice President in Policy and Planning, and we'll talk about in a minute a lot of what she's doing, but a lot of it is going to revolve around strategic planning and contracts going forward. And myself, Ted Burke, as of yesterday, I am the new Vice President of Program Operations, and that will be for all of Easter Seals programs. So just a little bit of a heads up of what our main focus is going to be over the next few months that is going to involve all staff, community, and stakeholders for Easter Seals. And it includes strategic planning, as well as a focus on identifying current program strengths and support structures and working on identifying future needs. We also are looking at developing a plan for sustainability for the long term of Easter Seals and develop a more accurate budgeting process, which is going to begin in full in October this year. So we're going to be spending the next 90 days really working toward that. Some of the things in more detail include, as part of the strategic planning process, we're going to be looking at identifying key stakeholders, both internal stakeholders as well as external stakeholders, to give input as to where the future direction of Easter Seals should be going. We'll look at designing a variety of tools and strategies to gather perceptions, thoughts, and feedback about the future direction of Easter Seals. We look at consolidating all that information from both prior planning discussions that we've had, as well as the information we'll be gathering over the next 90 days, and develop a working document that will be information that we can work with the board and the staff to put in place a plan that takes us forward as an organization. We are bringing in external facilitators to help us through this process, and throughout the process we want to stress that we want to continue to communicate both with you and hear from you what are some of the things that are going to be the ideas that guide us into the future at Easter Seals. One of the things I'll be doing a lot of is really focusing on the program supports and strengths. I've already taken the opportunity before Jen La'a left and continue to meet with Jennifer Schemberlang to identify what are the current structures that are in place that can support us moving forward, and look to you for ideas of, are there new supports, are there different ways we can do things that will continue to guide us moving forward and support the programs that are in place. I plan on taking the first 3 weeks of August, and many of you may know this, I'm getting on everybody's schedule to go out and really meet and hear from you what the needs, the challenges, the strengths of the program are, and what are your dreams for the future of the programs at Easter Seals. I plan to start and continue to meet with HR and fiscal to determine the current levels of program support, opportunities for increased support in the future. In addition to that, I've been working a lot with the IT department and work on those technology supports that can help us move into the future and make us more efficient as an organization. Hopefully we can develop both flowcharts and support systems that will support program managers in the key areas that we identify, and look at identifying key personnel to serve as leaders and help support programs in key areas that, again, that we identify through this process over the next few weeks. A plan for sustainability is also in development, and the key components of that will be analyzing steps to increase revenue, identify reasons for why we currently have losses in some of our programs, develop alternative scenarios for cost savings, determine what those scenarios are that best align with our strategic goals. Again, we're not doing any of this in isolation. This is all being done together. And then develop a summary of recommendations for our board to approve moving forward into 2017. And when we talk about 2017, we really want to focus on an accurate budgeting process that can identify those past practices and develop some of the things that will give us better income and expense projections moving forward. Determine that we're making appropriate assumptions as we're developing the budget, explain our rationales a little bit better for cost allocations. Hopefully, we can really focus a lot on training so that program managers know the budget process inside and out and live it throughout the year. Implement some analysis to compare history to what our future projections are. And then highlight the importance of documentation and the assumptions that we're going in so that next year, going into our 2017 budget, we can feel pretty accurate that what we have going in is going to be as close to as what we can expect at the end of the year so that there aren't a lot of assumptions that fall flat, so to speak. Moving forward, I think one of the things we want to share with everybody is that the communication part is going to be key to this. You will be getting a lot of face-to-face contact from myself, from Jennifer Schemberlang. My understanding is Joanne is going to go out and look at a lot of the facilities, and continued communication from Ron as our CEO. Some of that will be in the form of face-to-face, some of that will be in presentations like this that we share with you, and then hopefully managers share at their staff meetings. And then you may be getting a lot of surveys from us as well to try and garner feedback throughout the process. We encourage you at every aspect to take the opportunity when offered to give us feedback, because really without all of you, we're not going to be able to put a good direction on our future. I think it's going to take all of us to put a plan in place that's going to be meaningful for all of the stakeholders for Easter Seals. So I want to thank you. Hopefully this is going to be the first of a number of these opportunities to share information with you about the future direction of Easter Seals, and I look forward to meeting all of you face-to-face in the month of August. Thank you very much.